Welcome everybody, Red Arrow 23 here. Time for your War Factory preview for the 25th of May. Let's boom this beach! So let's have a look and see what Colonel Gearheart has in store for us today. First up, we can have a look at some rewards. We've got some wood, a little bit of stone, and proto parts. So that'll help you out for sure. And this is a bit of a strange layout. I think we've seen this before a while back, and I think I did rifle Zuka, which would work here as well. But I think we're going to sort of bypass that. There are a lot of free cells around if you need more GBE for the hits that you have in mind. Because if you drop Zukas just off the end below these mines, you can get a few factory supplies. You might have to use critters or Bart to get rid of the mines. Or you can use grenadiers, and then you obviously have more range. You can take pretty much anything along the beach apart from this far left side, sort of up to that doom cannon range, and also this right side will be covered by the boom cannon. So sort of anything around this mid region here would be good to go. There are some lasers in the middle of the map. The mortars are covering the shields, and the rocket launchers covering the path to the shields. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to clear a couple mines with a couple arts, or 4 mines with two arts, and then there's no hidden mines in here. We'll do like a barrage to get rid of all these shock mines, and then we're going to do 2 smoke landing down here, smoke up to this gap, flare up here, and then we're going to go, if we've got 40 GBE, that'll give us enough for 2 critter, 2 shocks. Any less than that, and I guess we'll just have to do, we can just do 2 shocks, but we'd like to use some critters if we can. The cannons aren't really going to reach us. We actually won't need a critter on the right hand side, we'll just need one on the left for the boom cannons. We're going to shock these 4 and shock these 2, probably with the hot pot. We'll be in the dead zone of the grappler. But all of the regular mines that I can see are max mines. So because we don't have troop health, we can't hit any of those. So we definitely need to be taking those out. We use brick. I don't see any merit to using universal remote on anything. Yeah, and then we're just going to clear a spot for free snipe. So we probably want to get rid of both boom cannons. Not too worried about the hot pot, other than making sure that we don't get in range of it, and not too worried about any cannons. We could maybe clip the top 2 cannons, give us a bit more room at 12 o'clock, so we don't have to go around down into hot pot range. But yeah, we sort of want to get up there, clear at least the machine guns and doom cannons, maybe the 2 cannons, and then move across, get the boom cannons, and then we can hammer the core. There is 2.8 plus another 7, so what is that, 3 point, why is my math so slow, 3.5, 3.5 mil, so that'll take a little while. Battle orders is definitely going to help, so with battle orders we're looking at 2 shocks, 1 critter, and battle orders is basically what we're looking for, which should be, I'm not sure. Second critter is 13, so instead of 13 it'll be 6, which will be under 40. It's like 36 for 3 shocks, so it'll be around about 36, something like that. So let's have a look. Let's have a jam. Unboosted AZ. Let's have a go. So first things first, like we said, we want to get rid of these mines. You might not have to clear these left mines. Actually, you won't. Let's go with you won't. And hopefully it doesn't ruin my attack by leaving them. I don't need to tag. Do I need to tag the other machine gun? No, I won't worry about it too much. Don't necessarily have to smoke the whole beach, but we're going to, just to save as many Zukas as possible. And then we're going to smoke, flag them all right over to the right hand side, and flare up. Might be a little bit late, and we lost them to the flamethrower. That's kind of annoying. It's okay. And then once they all get up into that corner, we're going to be flaring up above the machine gun. And they're going to be looking, doesn't matter if we get the around about where those cannons are, because they're going to be too slow. And then we're going to pop. I'm going to do my shocks first because I need those. Yeah, and then we did have enough for critters, which is great. And then we kind of need enough for another shock soon. Get the machine gun, get the machine gun! Okay, machine gun's down. Gonna let them take out that extra cannon on the right hand side, potentially the boom cannon. No, the boom cannon's not going to go down. So I'm going to move them across and get some battle orders going. So we take out that machine gun, that cannon. Brick is down, so that battle orders was useless. Take down the cannon, take down the cannon, take down the cannon. There we go. So one cannon is still in range. Might just flare up a little bit. Get us out of range of that last cannon, and then we can just watch the core go down. And of course, we're still in range of stuff. But it's okay, hopefully we still have enough bazookas by the time these defenses stop firing. Come on! Still losing a few. And there we go, that's a free snipe. And it goes down. Lost quite a few Zookas there, so try and tidy up those mistakes that I made, but it is going to go down. We've still got a minute on the clock, and we've already got a medkit on the core, so we know it's going to go down. So there we go, War Factory down in 1. I did lose a few more than probably necessary. I managed to take it down in 1 battle orders and 2 shocks, so just be aware that their machine gun did pop off on me. So if you do have 3 shocks, then maybe keep that in the bank. And Brick did take a knee about halfway through, just after I pulled out one of those battle orders. So that was a bit of a waste, but that's okay. So lost 58 Zookas, so just over half. So let's have another look. So we used an artillery to clear the mines, perfect. If you want to, you can clear this mine as well, it might give you a little bit more room. And then we barraged for the shock mines, which tagged the Doom Cannon machine guns. Left this one untagged, but that was okay. And then we flagged right around the corner. And the trick with this one, you got to drop your girls straight after you smoke, because look how quickly that smoke's going to run out. And when I flared up, we still lost about 5 Zookas, maybe? At a rough guess, maybe more. And then we flared up onto the corner. We can gap a little bit because only the flamethrower is the splash damage in range. Everything else is going to take a while to target us, so we can start to gap our smoke around there. So I maybe over smoked, and then we need to tighten it up before we get to the machine gun. And then we just had a double smoke, knowing that all the Zookas are going to be looking towards the damage defenses. So that was all good. Got a decent spread there. So we probably would have, well, we would have peaked if it was 2 smokes, 1 smoke. And we had enough for the 1 critter out left, distract and get rid of those mines if we are going to head over there. This machine gun did pop off, and the laser hit the critters. So remember that if you critter, the laser's going to pop off and go through into your Zookas. Keep that in mind. The hotpot range is pretty close to our Zookas, and splash damage on hotpots is ridiculous. And then once we took out that 1 boom cannon, we just needed it to be far over to the right. If we can get these 2 cannons, even this one, even these 3 are the ones that were causing us a mischief. But they weren't in range of all of them. So we were just trying to find that sweet spot with the boom cannon there. That popped off 1 more. The cannons took a few. So even if we came into the right again and took out these 2 cannons, then we could have stepped up and we would have been free for days. But that's all good. That's a quick way to take out War Factory today. For the lower levels, if you need to spend another attack, like you can either grab GBE from down here to sacrifice a boat or Zuka's probably and there's the core going down. Probably in here, because the Doom Cannon won't get you for a little bit. You'll be able to collect like, I reckon 6 cells, and then you could start your attack. Or if you needed more room on the beach or anything like that, or you just needed, if you want to do it in a couple of attacks, you can sort of 2 smoke, land all your girls, and then just before the smoke expires, shock this group, or critter shock this group. And then all the cannons are going to be shooting into the critters, the flamethrower is going to be shocked, and then you can just clear out that area, flare into this corner, and you can sort of just take out as much as you want, clear some mines, tag the machine guns and things, and then once you're ready, flare back down and retreat. Next attack, come in, you'll have a nice clean landing, no smokes required, and then follow the same path up above, and you'll have all your GBE to do 2 shocks, and I wouldn't really suggest that crit on the left hand side. If you're going to do that crit on the left hand side, I'd probably drop it on the factory supplies, but it did help us clear those mines. So it kind of depends on the positioning of your Zukas. You don't want the laser to be popping you off. So there's a few options for you guys to keep in mind. I do suggest all Zuka. If you wanted to, you could go Rooker up the right side. So clear out that flamethrower and then just have your rifleman in front, your Zuka's behind. Zuka's doing all the damage, so you're probably looking at like 1 boat of riflemen or 2, and then the rest Zuka. And then you clear out all of those cannons. Once you get into Doom Cannon range, remember there's a bit of splash damage there, and the hotpots are going to start to come into effect, and the machine guns. But once you clear out all of those cannons and the hotpots out of range, you could sort of sit around about 3 o'clock, assuming the machine gun's not in range, and then you could hammer down the core that way, and just mash your way through. That would work as well, but I like all Zuka. If you got the GBE, get around the back, do some shocks, just hammer it out. So that'll do for your War Factory preview for today. Let me know if you guys do it any differently, and how it went, what troops you used, all that sort of thing. And check it out, Mega Crab is on his way. 1 day, 11 hours for me. I'm going to be doing a video when Mega Crab does rise, do the first few levels, show you all of the unique things that will be coming in this Mega Crab, and then we might be able to do a few more videos following that. Not sure how hard we're going to push, but we'll give it a crack. Just depends on what's going on in real life, right? So that'll do it for today. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more. Boom,